Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit." Today on Learning with Law, I will be discussing healthy habits and routines that I started in 2021 and how they've impacted my year so far. I am honestly fascinated by habits and just the psychology behind it. So I've been doing a ton of research lately, and I've been following Wendy Wood, who is a social psychologist that studies habits and what drives human behavior. I'm creating a series of videos on this topic. So if you'd like to learn more about making and breaking habits in order to reach your goals, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to be notified every time I create a new video. I worked hard to create a healthy lifestyle in 2021 using habits and routines. Show me some love and hit that like button to cheer me on. My number one goal for 2021 was really to find ways to deal with stress and anxiety a little bit better than what I've been doing in the year 2020. That was not my proudest year. Here are the habits and routines that I put into place in 2021. The first is setting alarms. Now, this might sound very simplistic and kind of obvious, but this is a beneficial act that really jump-started my routines. So setting alarms on your cell phone, watches, any other device that's in your home is really going to help you stay focused on what you need to do, because we have a lot going on in our minds. Like, we don't need some added stress of, oh yeah, what did I have to do again? So just setting alarms is really going to help you stay on track and stick to what you want to accomplish for the day. And these alarms really helped me in setting habits and routines that were consistent. The second thing that I developed this year as a habit and routine is journaling. So I actually use the 5-minute journal that is honestly amazing. I journal in the morning and at night, and I follow the routine that's set on this particular journal, and there are so many really cool benefits that come out of it. It really focuses on gratitude and just seeing where you are and self-reflection at the end of the day. So to ensure that I kept up with my journaling, I was setting those alarms in the morning and at night to remind myself. I really, really like this journal because in the beginning, they give you a little introduction of like what you should be doing every single day. And telling you how to use this journal specifically in the morning and at night, just giving you ideas on how to truly utilize this journal. It's like super cool with the introduction that they give you, and then they are going to break it down. I love this. They give you on certain days a weekly challenge of things that you should be doing, and then on other days they'll give you like a quote to kind of start the day, and then you write down 3 things that you're grateful for, what would make today great, daily affirmations, and then at the bottom, this is what you do at night. So 3 amazing things that happened today, and how could I have made today even better? If this is something that you're interested in, definitely, hop on Amazon and grab one. But honestly, if you're someone that's like trying to save your money this year, totally understand. You could duplicate this in any book. The third habit and routine that I developed in 2021 is just creating lists. Now, I've done this before, and I'm sure a lot of you have done this as well. But honestly, I have found such value in coming to work every single day and just jotting down what I need to do for the day. I have a little notepad on my desk at work, and I just write down everything that comes to mind, because by the middle of the day, I forget half of the stuff that I knew that I needed to do for the day. So just having that notepad there, just creating that habit of just keeping it in my line of vision really helped me to just sit down and start jotting down the things that I needed to for the day. It feels good to just cross it out. And my mom would really love that I'm saying this right now, because she's made lists like her entire life. Like, good job, Mom. It does work. The fourth habit and routine that I started in 2021 is listening to podcasts. I really, really and truly enjoyed looking for specific podcasts that's going to help motivate and inspire me in the morning, because on my way to work, I'm not always happy that I'm awake and going to work. So I have found a couple of podcasts that really have been super motivating for me to just get started in my day. So I'm going to link those down below in the description so you guys can get a better idea of what podcasts I've listened to And hey, if you're somebody that listens to podcasts already, just share them in the comments, because I'd love, love, love to gather a huge library of podcasts that I can choose from just going to work, because I'm kind of sick of hearing the morning talk shows that really just talk about nothing and just either aggravate me or just put me in a bad mood. So I like to start my day on a positive note, receiving some information, learning, putting my mind in a better place before getting to work. And I'm telling you, my productivity once I got to work and writing down my list really increased, because I was already in a good headspace for the day. The fifth habit and routine that I started in 2021 is spending more time outside. I feel like when the quarantine happened last year in March, I mean, I like being at home, kind of a homebody, but I wanted to get outside a little bit more. I felt like being just trapped indoors was really not good for my mental health. So I would go on daily walks. I had a routine of doing my VIP kid in the morning, eating breakfast on the balcony. I mean, it doesn't hurt that my patio is screened in and I'm staring at 2 palm trees. I would see the same woman actually power walking around my complex on the phone with somebody. I don't know, but every day she was there at the same exact time. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go outside too. So I would start doing my daily walks. This was like something good that I started in 2020 to kind of try and counteract those other bad habits, but they kind of overflowed into 2021, where I now spend way more time outdoors, at least 15 minutes a day. And it's not the time that I walk to and from my car to go to work. I carve out time in my day to spend outside. I have started running in 2021. That goes kind of with my outdoor thing. Not that I'm an avid runner, but I started running. I've also purchased my very first pair of rollerblades as an adult. So me and my friends in my apartment complex go blading every once in a while. So that's another fun activity to do outside, and I highly encourage it. It's super fun. But if you're someone that lives in a cooler climate, I still think it's beneficial for you to get outside, bundle up and go for a walk. Why not? I feel like we're not getting outdoors enough, and vitamin D is extremely good for you. Here's the doozy. This was like the biggest game changer for me in 2021. Biggest game changer. I decided not to drink any alcohol during the week. Yes. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's during the week for me. Friday is technically the weekend. Okay. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's fair game. Again, I've been cutting back on the consumption of alcohol since 2020 was a total disaster, and basically we never knew what day it was. So for me, I decided to reel it in a little bit because I was coming home from work and just being stressed and just grabbing a glass of wine, and it's not really good for both my mental health and my overall well-being. So I decided to cut out drinking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's been working. And there's a couple of reasons why it's been working, and I'm going to get into that because those are numbers 7 and 8 on my list of routines and habits that I've adopted in 2021. But I will tell you that it was a struggle for me at first, because I realized how much I was actually just like reaching for a drink when I was stressed or just bored, honestly, because I'm not really a big soda drinker, or juice is not really my thing. But if I wanted something other than water, having a seltzer with lemon, lime, I loved putting fresh cucumbers and mint into my water as well, to just like give me something fun instead of plain old water. Everybody talks about self-control, and they don't really talk about how hard it is for certain people. But I'm actually going to do an entire video talking about how to make and break habits, and I will be discussing the idea of self-control. So definitely look out for that and subscribe to make sure that you're caught up to date with that video. But self-control is not about what you're doing internally, but like how you're creating your surroundings. So we're going to get into that in the next video. So stay tuned for that. Okay, number 7 of my new habits and routines for 2021 is that I joined a boot camp gym. Yes. I was always the type of person that would just go to the gym and work out on my own, lifting weights, doing a little bit of cardio, but it wasn't something that I was staying really consistent with, especially in 2020. When I was a lot younger, I was a gym rat. I was always at the gym. But now that I am older and have more responsibilities, I kind of put the gym on the back burner. But you need to join a boot camp gym, or a gym that has classes and has a community and makes you want to go to the gym. I got into the routine of going to the gym every day. And honestly, this gym is amazing. They have focus meetings that keep you on track for free, included in your membership. They have classes that are every single day except for Sunday, which is okay. It's okay to have a rest day. And they also have a child watch. So if you are someone with kids, you can bring them there and they watch your kid while you work out for 45 minutes. And because it's in classes, I'm a very competitive person. So I like to have other people around me working out so I can say, I can't stop because look at her, she's doing great. Or he's doing friggin' awesome. I need to make sure that I'm pushing myself a little bit more. And it's just so nice to have trainers that are working personally with you, and once they get to know you, are pushing you every single time you're in the gym. So love my Burn Bootcamp family. So happy to be a part of that. I have really, truly grown mentally and physically as a person because of this gym. And the final habit and routine that has really kept me on track this year, and I have to say, like, this has kept me going, is having an accountability buddy or partner. Okay. I cannot advocate enough for somebody getting an accountability partner. I'm going to talk about accountability buddies in another video, quite honestly, because there's a whole video I can do about it. I'm going to really dive deep into what makes a good accountability buddy and how that can be beneficial to you. I have an accountability buddy that I personally send a text message to at least 4 times a week. Honestly, there was probably a week that I texted him like every single day. I made it a point. I put actually a Post-it note on my mirror that I look at every day. Don't forget to text Brad because I need to have myself held accountable. Absolutely. And it makes you feel a little bit more empowered knowing that you are the one that's taking this step, but they're also reinforcing what you want to do. We also have a scheduled FaceTime phone call that we communicate on about every other week. So that's just to really get some face-to-face time and kind of talk about the weeks as a whole and refocus and see what kind of goals we want to accomplish for the following week. Just having that person who is there for you and you're also helping motivate them is really, really a strong and powerful thing, and will help to create your healthy habits for the year. So highly suggest getting an accountability buddy. So that's it. There you have it. Those are my 8 habits and routines that I started in 2021 that really changed my lifestyle. I hope that this motivated you in some way, or maybe gave you some ideas for habits that you can adopt in 2021 as well. I will definitely be creating a video in December to see how the rest of my year goes, and I hope that you guys stick around for that. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a habits series, so give me some feedback in the comments. Tell me some of your habits that you've adopted in 2021, or what are some things that you would like to work on in 2021. Also, I'll include my email here. So, I got a blood test this morning. Also, I went to the doctor this year. Yes, for the first time in a long time. So I'm going to link my email here so you can send me an email if you have any questions or want to give me some suggestions for videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you soon.